Great. Uh-oh. Great, beautiful, blessed morning or afternoon. It is 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the great state of Georgia. I don't know if it's great. It's fine. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. If you can see me on Facebook, Tickety Talkety, YouTube, and in 1 second, Instagram. That would be awesome. If you would let me know so I know everyone can see us. Can you see me? Baby, baby. Hello from YouTube. Thank you. Hello from Facebook. Amazing. Instagram should be on there. Okay. Now, let me check. No, it's a lie. It's a lie. Okay, now it should be there. Do you see me on the Instagrams? Okay. Well, if you have never heard of me, I am Tenille Stewart. I help women who've been diagnosed with lupus or chronic illness diseases go from confused and discouraged to healed, hopeful, and in control of the medical narrative. And hi, how are you? It's been a week. It's been a week. I wanted to come on here and talk about so many things. This week has been so packed. Last week I was, leading up to my masterclass, and I was so excited. And I realized, the world does not revolve around me. And there was this little storm coming, this hurricane on its way. Hello, thank you for being here. There was this hurricane coming, and everyone was freaking out. As someone who grew up in Florida, I've lived through so many hurricanes. There's a season. I think this season is from August to September to November. So it's a pretty long season. And people forget every year that these are coming. It's happening. And it's not the death sentence that everyone is really afraid of, because I guess it's not super common to lose your life in hurricanes. It's more your stuff. It's the property that you've spent years and years accumulating. Lots of, work that you put into your house. You made it the way that you wanted it to, and water damage, flood damage, and stuff like that. Speaking of that, specific wording for when the water hit your house, okay? Don't let the insurance take you for all you got, because they will. Insurance for your house is just as treacherous as insurance for your health. So it's just, I knew people on both sides of the spectrum. It was Hurricane Helene was first, and that beat people up pretty bad. It was pretty bad. And then, what was this new guy's name? Something with a W? Walter Wilmer? What was his name? There was another hurricane that came, and a lot of my friends evacuated. My family, that kind of thing, evacuated because it was like supposed to be so incredibly hard hitting. And I've had friends and family on both sides of the spectrum of damage, and like some people literally just had some hard rain and maybe lost power for a day or two or something like that. And some people lost their cars, they're trapped in their house for days because the water's too high for them to leave. Lots of, on both sides. So my heart is with you all who lost anything at all, even if it was just, inconvenient for your day, or you wanted to work, or any of that stuff. Like, hurricanes are no joke, but 'tis the season. And I was walking this morning and I was thinking about this season, and, the season still has a few months left, or a couple months left. So like, it's going to be to the end of November. So it could happen again. There could be more. And I was thinking about if that was me and I was still living in Florida and a hurricane that bad came along, what was it that I was going to miss? And what was it that I was going to like be the scaredest of? And I was proud of myself because I thought, I mean, I know you don't know until you're there. You don't know. Uh, but I was thinking that when I was younger, even a couple years ago, I probably would have been so devastated by my stuff. And like now I just see opportunities of everything being rebuilt and regenerated. And like with every, there's always a rainbow after the rain. Great afternoon, Sonia. Thank you for being here. There's always a rainbow after the rain. There's always rebuilding that happens after the breakdown. So it's tis the season. And my friends were literally giving me play by plays of everything going wrong. Like I had a few friends that were completely good. They like evacuated. They didn't know what was going on in their house, and they fared off better not knowing what was happening versus my friends that stayed in their houses and things were happening that were uncomfortable and things were being taken away and that kind of thing. And I know that they're gonna grow from that. Like it's so I feel sort of bad to say it that like, you know, after something so devastating that they're going to fare off so much better. I know my friends. I know that they're going to rebuild 10x. They're going to kill it. So as much as like my heart is broken for the things that they have lost, my heart is full knowing that they're going to be okay and they're going to be better. They are going to be better. They're going to have this memory in their head of like, oh, remember in 2024 when that storm came and knocked us out and we came back. Yeah, it's just like in the moment it feels devastating. And then in hindsight, like I post these pictures of myself being all beat up a lot of the time. Like, and I remember really vividly about when I was fresh out of the hospital, kind of maybe like 3 or 4 years out of the hospital from my first major flare up that I post a lot of pictures of. And I remember very vividly people telling me not to show those pictures and not to talk about those times. And for a while, I really listened. For a while, I was feeling bad I was like, oh, I don't want to make people uncomfortable. And I don't want people to feel like, that I went through this thing. However, the fact that I'm here to show you these pictures and the fact that I'm here to talk about those times is a testimony. It is a testament to resilience and strength that I've built up along the way. It's not showing it just to show it. I'm not showing it to cry with you. I'm showing it to be like, look, things can look like this, and then I can look like this. I know for like a 97.625% that when people look at me, they could never guess that that's what I looked like a few years ago. Or even walking down the street now, when I'm walking, exercising outside, people aren't knowing that I had a stroke 3 years ago. Like that is resilience at its best. Okay. Like I know everyone has it in them. You just have to find it. Yes. To God be the glory. Amen. You get to choose to love, to find the resilience in you, find what you really are doing everything for. Like it's all a learning experience. Even like I love the fall. I've talked about this so many times and I'm going to keep talking about it because I love the fall. I'm a fall baby. My birthday's next month. Sagittarius, stand up. The fall is so beautiful to me and I love the fall colors and how the leaves change and that kind of thing. And I never knew until this last couple years that the leaves change and fall off because the tree knows that the winter is coming. It knows that the season is changing and it's going to be really hard to keep water inside, to keep nutrients inside, because it's sparing all the energy that it's been using to make these leaves and make these flowers and drying and pushing the leaves off, fighting for its life, pushing it away so that it can conserve energy and conserve its life. It's fighting for its life by releasing these leaves. So sometimes it doesn't look as beautiful when humans do it. Every single time that I've been sick, I have learned something so huge about taking care of myself, about the way that I think about things, the way that I function in the world, the way I interact with people, my boundaries change. Like every time something goes wrong, that is an opportunity for you to fight for your life in a way that you can regenerate and come back and have your springtime and grow and learn and expand. And I love that I know that now, and I love to share it with you guys. And I hope it's encouraging. Like I don't know who's watching this and what you've been through for this storm. It might not be the hurricane. It might be something going on in your life that's, not great and you're fighting your way through it. I just want to let you know that just because you're in your fall and winter doesn't mean springtime's not coming. It doesn't mean that because you've lost everything, you're not going to come back with something new and amazing. I really hope that that encourages you and you can, feel hope. That's what you need, hope. I also wanted to talk about my masterclass. Oh my gosh, you guys. It was so good. I was so happy that everyone showed up. And even some people who messaged me that they couldn't show up because of the hurricane. And, that's insane that you would even think of me and my class and whatever I got to say when you have the hurricane looming, because, it was moving around and whatever. So, we were in different states, couple different countries, which was cool. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. That was so cool. To show up and show out the way you did really warmed my heart, made me really excited to be there. And, I'm just really proud of my little community. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate all the love. And even after the emails and the DMs that I got, very, very cool. And I really do appreciate all of your support. There will be more. There will be more if you missed it. 100% get in my inbox and I'll get you a recording. Thanks, Mitch. Okay, guys, these comments are awesome. I'm making it very short because I know y'all got stuff to do. People in my sphere are really ramping it up, getting things together after the hurricane. Because some of my favorite, one of the businesses I worked on Clearwater Beach, I worked there in high school, and my friend's dad owned it, and then she inherited that company, and now her and her husband own it, and that business got knocked down so bad. I'm just praying. I might put their GoFundMe in the description. I'm not sure if they still need stuff, but yeah, they're up and doing the things. Thank you. These comments are so great. I love you guys so much. Okay. I did want to say, I'll read through the comments. This is the end of the rest of the podcast. Thank you for being here. You're amazing. I love you very much. I'm glad to see everyone safe, and praying for anybody who is recapping, recouping, figuring out their lives again after this past week. So I'm going to go through some of the comments. Sonia, you said so many things. Yes, they will be more resilient. 100%. Your masterclass was great and very informative. Thank you. Thank you so much. Audrey said, I love how you broke it down. Fall is my favorite season also, because Auntie, it's the best. It's the best season. Value. See Breezy Cat. You're utterly a champion, Tenille. Thank you so much, Mitch. Thank you for being here. All right, guys. I am amazed by every comment and every like and every share. I really do appreciate it. We'll be back here Monday at noon Eastern Standard Time. And hopefully we have some amazing news and it's not any more gloom and doom. But yes, thanks again for being here. Have a beautiful, gorgeous, amazing day. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.